Hello there, Morning Brew fans. Here we are Friday, and by the way, Amber Hendren is here today, filling in for Aaron. Good to have you again, Amber.
I love to be here, Larry. As you know, I just love it. I relish this time.
Good.
It's great.
We're having fun. All right. With us today, back on the show, is Micah Lovato, who is managing partner of Bistronomy B2B in Nob Hill. Hello, Micah.
Hi. Thank you for having us back.
How you been?
Doing well. Just
Good.
Business as usual at the restaurant.
You guys are rocking it over there, aren't you?
Of course. And I brought with me today my friend Diane from the Friends of Valle De Oro. She's going to be our upcoming Giving Back Sunday event this Sunday. So just want to remind everyone to come join us from noon to 9 for that, definitely.
Valle De Oro. Let's find out about you guys.
All right. I'm a member of the Friends of the Valle De Oro, and the Valle De Oro is the nation's newest wildlife refuge. It was established in September of 10. We made the first purchase of the land, and Secretary of the Interior Salazar came out to do a ribbon cutting. It's a 570-acre property down in the South Valley. It's just about at the very southern end of 2nd Street. A lot of people will know Valle as its former name, which is Price's Dairy.
Yes.
The Price family had a dairy there for, I believe it was about 50 years. Don't quote me on that. But the last 30 years, it's been farmed with alfalfa. But the family was intent that the property would remain conserved for wildlife and for natural habitat. So they held out, and we give them great kudos. The Price family just tremendously respect what they've done for the community. And so this land, 570 acres, will remain under the Fish and Wildlife Service as a national wildlife refuge to support education and conservation, recreation, and even economics. There's studies that have been done on the business that Wildlife Refuge brings into the community, into the city. So we're an organization there to support the work of Fish and Wildlife Service in running the refuge.
It's just amazing to think that only 7 miles from downtown Albuquerque, there will be, and there is, this 500-acre refuge where you can see Canadian geese and waterfowl and just the nature that we live. It's such a beautiful
cranes, coyotes,
area.
You name it. Yeah, it's a beautiful property, and we're so excited that it's there. And it's just the very start of it. You know, the Wildlife Refuge was officially established, as I said, in 10. But we haven't quite purchased all the land. So we have about 80 acres left. And we're hoping with the budget that was the federal budget just passed, the money should be in there to complete the purchase. And then we can move forward in developing the refuge as a place for folks to come. We currently have school groups come down. We've had the Audubon Society. We've had water support groups come down. It's just at the base. We're about a quarter mile short of the Bosque Bike Trail. So our hope is in a couple of years or maybe sooner, we can get a bridge over the South Diversion Channel, which will allow bikers to come right down to the refuge. There's some work to be done to allow bicycles, but it's a great place. We hope one day for horseback riding, for hiking, for birding. So we need volunteers, and we encourage everyone to come find us.
I love your enthusiasm. Now, for those who missed it last time or aren't aware of it, Micah, Giving Back Sunday is a special thing that you guys at Bistronomy B2B come up with. And why don't you give us an overview of that?
Yeah, so every Sunday, or most every Sunday, we feature a different nonprofit, and we donate 20% of the day's food sales straight to them. And so the events run during our business hours from noon to 9. And that's your opportunity as the public to come in, have a great burger, and learn about whatever organization we're featuring. So again, you know, this weekend, members will be there from the Friends of Valle De Oro to talk about who they are, what they do, and educate the community about them.
And that might be a great place also to maybe sign up as a volunteer.
Exactly.
Or learn more about it.
And the burgers are awesome. They are good.
You can get your fried egg, bacon, breakfast burger. Forget about breakfast burritos are so out. It's all about breakfast hamburgers.
Yeah, that's so last year.
And we also have the vegetarian and vegan menu as well as other healthier menu options like salads or topless options.
And beer.
And of course, beer, local beer. And we're all about the community, as you can see.
So great.
That's what the B2B means, right?
Beers to burgers.
Beer to burgers.
Or burgers to beer, whichever.
Right. And you guys are in Nob Hill.
We are. We're at 3118 Central, right across from Yanni's.
Now, how do you pick these great people to affiliate with?
It's more like they picked us, really.
Oh,
At
good.
first, I was reaching out to the community, talking to different nonprofits or different organizations and saying, hey, this is who we are, this is what we do. Are you interested? And at first, people were like, what? Who are you again?
Yeah.
They thought I was trying to solicit something from them. But now, because word has spread, we do have so many people coming, like Diane and Carol with Valle De Oro, who are saying, we heard about your events, how do we participate?
And it's so compelling to actually do business with a business who's doing well by doing good.
Right.
And I just wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank
And I
you.
can't wait to check out Valle De Oro.
Please do. We have a large event coming up. We have an open house once a month now that the weather's turned. So March 15th, we'll have an open house from 9 to 12 at the refuge so people can actually get on the refuge because we only have one employee, and we want to send a shout out thank you to Jennifer Owen White, who is our refuge manager. She does a fabulous job, but it is just Jennifer. So the friends are there to support her on our monthly open houses.
Now, is there some kind of infrastructure that you've built, some walking paths, that kind of thing? Or what do you have?
It's currently still a working alfalfa farm. We've had a farmer there who's been there for 30 years, and we'll continue to farm as we transition into a more natural, wild place. But so the farming paths are very easy to navigate.
I see.
And that day will be actually dedicated, our theme is acequia culture. So we'll have folks, and it's great for kids because we'll have little things for them to do to learn a bit more about the long history of acequias and farming in the
Yeah,
South
how
Valley.
much
of New
water is on
Mexico.
this property?
Well, we back up, though the property does not go all the way to the river. But so we have ditches and drains alongside. But right now, our goal is to work actually with the MAFCA, the Flood Control District, to develop the land back to a more natural state of wetlands. The western portion of the property is going to become more of a wetland, which will encourage the waterfowl and be more natural. So we're happy about that.
No, we have a couple of pictures here, and I want you to describe what's going on here. Let's take a look at this one.
As an outreach opportunity, my husband and Ken Reese, and also Terry Gilson, who is our president of the Friends Association, last summer and again this summer, we'll be going down to the farmers markets, and that was our booth there, to do some outreach, educate folks. Loved being down there, and we hope to do that again. We have about 125 members now. It's a small fee to become a member, and it's a great opportunity to have some fun. We've totally enjoyed the events that we've done and to get out to the refuge. It's beautiful. I think we were talking earlier, the last time in December when we were out walking around the fields, we noticed 2 coyotes who sat there in the grass and watched us the whole time. And the birds overhead, it was beautiful. So bring your binoculars when you come out.
What a tremendous asset. Yet another wonderful, wonderful part of our city. And that we have this wildlife reserve right here in our city. It's incredible. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
And I
Thank
like that it's still a working farm, too.
We are in partnership with the farmers and the local area. We're in the Mountain View district, our Mountain View community, the neighborhood association down there is a partner with us and has worked long before the Friends organization was in place to save the property for nature and for the children of the area to have somewhere beautiful, because it's a fairly industrial area down there. You can see it from the highway, or if you come down Broadway or 2nd. So now we have this huge, gorgeous green space that the kids can come out and play and see what their parents and their grandparents had years ago. So come out, have a burger and a beer. The food is excellent. And we thank B2B so much for the work that they've done to support organizations like ours. Very generous.
What
And
a
then come out on the
collaboration. This is great.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, this
We
is
love that
fabulous.
opportunity.
It's wonderful.
All right. So go have a burger. If you haven't had a burger at Bistronomy B2B do so. They brought some last time, so we got right into
Chow
it.
down, yeah.
Oh, we did chow down. Ingenious use of, what was that, Doritos on that one?
Yeah, that's a
that was
burger
incredible.
with the green chili. Yeah.
Hey, Micah, great to see you. Micah
Nice to
Lobato
see
with
you.
Bistronomy B2B, and Diane Reese, Chair of the Events Committee for the Valle De Oro Wildlife Refuge area. Amber and I will be back with more Morning Brew in just a moment.